Elon Musk is one of the most recognizable and controversial public figures in the world today. Everyone seems to have an opinion about Elon Musk. The former co-founder of PayPal is the CEO of three of the most innovative companies in the world: SpaceX, Tesla, and X, formerly known as Twitter. He has done extremely well in his business, officially becoming the richest man on earth in 2021. Most leaders talk about wanting to be innovative, but when they refer to innovation, it is usually within the limits of industry-recognized best practices. They want to change things in the margins, not completely revolutionize the way things are done. Elon Musk is a leader and a person who seems to continually push against what is perceived by everyone else as common knowledge, and we see this in how he runs his companies. As the CEO of Tesla, the predominant electric vehicle and solar panel manufacturer in the world, Elon pushed his company to go back to the drawing board and completely rethink how an organization should go about designing, producing, and selling cars. This is shown by how Tesla approached its production processes. Most automakers lay out their shop floor once to minimize costs and plan model lines that will remain unchanged for several years. Tesla's production engineers were continually changing the layout of the factory to learn as much as possible. Tesla learned the benefits of staying nimble early on with its first car, the Roadster. It tried to establish a global supply chain similar to that of a typical car company. But Tesla wasn't ready for that setup, and having manufacturing spread out over the world led to massive coordination problems. But due to the flexibility of its production processes, it was able to adjust to this problem quicker than any automotive company would have been able to. Many leaders like to use the word innovate in vision statements when it comes to their organization, but they are not truly willing to commit to the principle, because committing to innovation within an organization can often put a leader in difficult positions. Innovative leaders cannot just accept common knowledge. They must challenge assumptions, even those that are dearly held by their industry. Elon Musk is a leader who has shown no issue in challenging the industry norms across his companies. We further see Elon's innovative leadership in SpaceX, an American aerospace company founded by Musk in 2002. The capabilities of this private company dwarf the space programs of a majority of countries around the world. SpaceX currently has over 5,000 satellites orbiting the Earth, which is approximately half of the total operational satellites in the atmosphere. They are an organization that is pushing boundaries on a daily basis. SpaceX has also had over 10 catastrophic crashes of their prototype rockets since 2020. How do you think that Elon Musk, the CEO of this organization, responded to these failures? No one was injured or killed in any of these crashes, but they all resulted in costly destruction and public misfires. In February 2020, when the Starship Series No. 1, or SN1, a prototype of a Mars colonization vehicle, exploded during a pressurization test, Elon responded by posting a few thoughts on Twitter. So, how was your night? Another post said, "It's fine, we'll just buff it out." And my favorite, "Where's flex tape when you need it?" He later came back with a more serious statement, but he was able to respond initially in a lighthearted manner because Elon understood that if you want to be an innovative leader, you have to embrace failures that will certainly happen, and you need to learn from them. SpaceX is attempting to colonize the planet Mars. It will not be achieved without lessons that are learned from failures along the way. This was expressed well by NASA Administrator Bill Nelson after the failure of a publicized SpaceX Starship test flight in April 2023, in which they were partnering with NASA. Nelson posted the following on X: "Every great achievement throughout history has demanded some level of calculated risk, because with great risk comes great reward. Looking forward to all that SpaceX learns, to the next test flight and beyond." A phrase that is common in the business world is move fast and break things. The idea is, if you are going to fail, fail quickly so you can improve. This is the mindset that innovative leaders must have. If you truly have the desire to accomplish new and great feats, you cannot be a leader who is afraid to fail. The only fear that innovative leaders need to have is the fear of not learning from their failures. What Elon Musk is most well known for over this last year is undoubtedly his purchase of Twitter, a $44 billion acquisition. Twitter is arguably the most influential social media platform in the world, with an active user base of approximately 350 million people. Elon purchased Twitter because he understood the important role that it played and will continue to play in interpersonal, governmental, and global communication. He wanted to have an active influence on how these policies around communication were formed and implemented. After taking over Twitter, Elon did not waste any time in making changes, starting with the organizational structure of the company. He fired 75% of the company's personnel. Elon believed that the more people you had working at a company like Twitter, the more it took on an agenda that was pushed to the users, instead of just being a true public square as he envisioned it. From there, he went on a tear, opening a new revenue stream by charging for verification, pushing the video component of the platform to expand Twitter's purpose, making making company policy decisions through public Twitter polling, and finally, changing the name of the company from Twitter to X. Many people did not know quite how to respond to Elon Musk's turbulent reign, seeing his decision-making as arbitrary and sporadic. I'm not saying that those people are wrong, but they also need to understand that innovative leaders do not resist change the same way others do. They embrace it. An innovative leader like Elon Musk needs his organization to be constantly evolving. To him, the idea of fully vetting and testing every idea before launching it is ludicrous. I'm not saying that this is the correct way to run an organization, but to those leaders who are committed to innovation, they thrive in what can only be described as controlled chaos. Ideas being tested all around until they find what works. The most important thing to them is to constantly be moving forward and evolving. It is clear that Elon Musk is a polarizing figure. There are some who see him as a historic genius, and others who believe that he is an out-of-control egomaniac. No matter how you personally view Elon Musk, there is no doubt of the monumental impact that this innovative leader has had on the world by continually pushing the boundaries of what was considered possible. Till next time, keep on learning. Thank you for watching. Much of what I go over in my lessons can be found in my book, Mission First, People Always, which is available for purchase through the link in the description of the video. If you enjoyed today's video and want to watch more leadership lessons, then be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel.